So like one of the couple questions, like, because like I know you mentioned it like way back, like when we originally were like, oh, we're our origin story episodes and stuff, but like, why specifically did you want to play in a like post-apocalyptic game? What made you pick like the theme that you picked for your game? Because like for me, I just threw the idea of I'm like, oh, Magic Tool, it's a new thing that came out. Strixhaven last like whatever, and I'm like, I threw it for my players as one of many campaigns because I gave them a bunch of different campaigns we could run, and Strixhaven was the one they all kind of voted on to run. Mm-hmm. So I didn't have that like, this is the one campaign I specifically wanted to do. So I'm kind of interested in like why you were like, I'm gung-ho on this post-apocalyptic game, this system that I'm using.
So the ugly truth is that for a very long time, and kind of still now, like I was just sort of burnt out. Yeah, nice going, jackass. I was pretty burnt out on just generic 5e fantasy. Like the sword and board, going to slay the dragon to save the princess shit was getting kind of old, and it's not bad, but like it was just every game I played in at the time. Like there wasn't really anything particularly standoutish about anything I was doing. Like Strahd was a pretty good like sort of change of pace, right? Because there was like the horror aspect to it. It was really grounded for the most part, right? Like we were like trudging through fucking mucky swamps and going to like old gothic villages and shit, and that was super cool.
I don't want to say Strahd was like low fantasy or low magic, but like you as a player feel like you can't do, like you are weak the entire time. No amount of like magic, like I could be a wizard going up against Strahd, and no matter how high level I get, like it's Strahd, I can't do anything against that.
So yes, I do want to say that, but then Mystic.
Well, you were like, I don't want to say you were cheating.
I was just playing the class. I'm just playing the class. I should not be held accountable for anything that Wizards put out.
It's Sam's fault. It's
it's Sam's fault. I shouldn't be held accountable for anything. I'm
there you
completely
go. Yeah, it's not the player's fault.
Yeah.
There's
Never
always
say
the
you're
GM
wrong.
for
Always
allowing
double
it.
Down.
Can just bury my head in the sand and keep my opinion firm.
Yep, going full ostrich on this one. So I was just getting kind of bored of it all, and about 2 years before we all met up for Strahd, I had done a post-apocalyptic one-shot, and this was like roughly around the time that I started playing Fallout 4, because I played it like super fucking late, and I was like rewatching Mad Max Fury Road every day just because I really like that movie, and it's like good go to sleep shit. Like I just like, I'm tired, and be like, I'm gonna put on Mad Max.
You put it on the background? Like while you're on bed?
Yeah, no, I have this weird thing where I can watch a movie about 40 or 50 times if it's in the background, and I can just like quote the entire movie to people.
My buddy John, he's like a brother to me. When he used to live with me, I would hear him because he would sleep in the living room, and I don't have like a door connected to my room. I live in my mom's basement, big open down area, so there's no real like cutaway from my bedroom to the living room. So for 2 years straight, I would hear him listening to or watching Futurama as he went to bed, or Hercules by Disney. And every time, like, I would go to sleep during the part where Hercules was talking to his dad for the first time, and I'd hear the like, by thunder, every time. And that was like the instant, like, all right, Matt, time to go to bed. And anytime I hear that quote, I get a little more tired.
Oh my God, I would have fucking killed him. And I know that you're like, Isaiah, isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? Yes, it is. However, I fucking hate musicals. So like, if it was just like fucking Fellowship of the Ring, and it's like, and my axe, I could listen to that 1.5 million times, right? I could start
but
counting.
It was Michael Bolton though. I can't. Come on. But, you can get serenaded to sleep with Michael Bolton.
No, I don't like musicals.
But
I don't think they're.
no,
Like, I don't
do
think they're
get that,
trash.
though.
I just don't like them. Like I get annoyed. I'm like, no, get back to the like the drama. I don't care about the music. If I want, I'll listen to the soundtracks to all the musicals on the side. But like when the movie's playing, I'm like, no, get the shit out of here.
Really? So you don't you didn't like Greatest Showman or have seen Greatest Showman or
I have.
oh my God, Hamilton?
I've never seen Hamilton because I really wanted to watch Lin-Manuel Miranda, and he's not doing it
yeah,
anymore. So I guess I'm just going to take the universal L of not watching Hamilton live with Lin-Manuel Miranda. But it's fine. I do really like Sweeney Todd because it just has a really different vibe.
I gotta watch that one. Yeah.
Ooh, okay, we're doing that one night. That's such a
We gotta
good
do
movie.
that. Yeah, I mean, and also like the Disney Plus version. That's how I saw Hamilton. It was fucking great.
Everyone's like, but he's in it. Just watch the Disney Plus version. Like, I wanted it to be in like a magical experience, the same way that everyone else had a fucking magical experience when they went to go fucking see it.
You know, it's funny. So when Hamilton first came out and everyone was obsessing over it, like I listened to, I forgot the group. If everyone looks up on YouTube, type in like Critical Role Hamilton, a bunch of fans made the whole Hamilton, like basically all the songs, but for like the Chroma Conclave arc to Critical Role.
I'm crying.
And that's how I got into Hamilton, because I'm like, man, all these songs are great, but they're about fucking like nerd shit. I wonder how the original songs are, and the original songs are fucking so good. And I'm like, God damn.
That's so funny. I love that. I love that so much that you're like, it's something I usually don't give. I mean, I'm not even going to continue with this analogy because I'm literally the same way. Where like, I could not give a fuck about something. Well, it's like you find the
fan version of something. It's like, I honestly could see someone who's been like, man, I love Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I wonder how the original show is, and then go back and watch Dragon Ball Z. I could see people doing that.
I absolutely know people who have done that.
Oh shit! Really? Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And man. While I'm like, I know that the TFS guys hate hearing this, but I was like, I kind of like this version better than actual Dragon Ball. There's like a self-awareness to it that I really appreciate.
Yeah, it's the self-awareness. It's the joke. It's what was it? Kai was the one where they cut out like so much time into it and made it like faster. There's now instead of like 5 episodes of Trunks powering up, it's 1.
Yeah.
So
people shit on Kai real hard. I thought Kai was pretty good, but
I thought it was good, and I liked the updated like animated intro. I like that style more than I like Super, which is real black. Like the if you watch the intro to Dragon Ball Z Kai, I like for some reason how the animation. It's like it's clean, but not like Kai clean. Like I don't know, or not like Super. Super feels like too clean, which is weird to say. I kind of want some of that like raw, jagged, like the Broly movie.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, I feel like the Broly movies like it's a good medium because it was so high detail because movie budget. That like I felt like that was ideal where it had all like the crisp digital art goodness that I usually really like, but it didn't feel low effort, which is not to say that like Super is low effort, like Crunch is a bitch.
Oh god, no.
But it just looked kind of grody when Super first came out. And I was like, this ain't it, Chief. This is not it at
I know
all.
They went back and cleaned up a bunch of episodes and stuff, and I mean now there's a new movie coming out too, like another one. Gohan. Now guys, remember Gohan? Remember when he was cool? Guys, where's everybody?
Damn, I can't believe you do my boy like this.
I love Gohan. I was like, yes, Gohan did it. He beat Cell. He's taking the torch over. Nope, we're going back to Goku. Okay.
Wait.
But speaking of torches,
question.
So like you were bored of 5e, you were bored of like generic, like not generic, but like normal fantasy, like dungeon delving, going to fight the dragons. So and then you were watching, like you played Fallout, you were watching Mad Max a lot, and then what from there prompted you to jump into like, I'm gonna run a post-apocalyptic game myself?
So I think I did that thing where I was like, I like to world build when I'm like not doing anything. So I was slowly crafting like this setting, and I was like, well, it'd be kind of stupid to make it and not use it ever. You know, like I might as well do something with it. And that's when I hit up my old Fire Emblem party and was like, hey, I want to run a game. If you guys are down in it, like I got school, so it's going to be like a year before I can run it like continuously and not have to take breaks every few weeks. And it also helped me finish my world building and all that. And then we'll be good to go and we'll run weekly, just like the good old days. And that was a big part of it too, right? It was just to get that party back together because, I just had so much fun with that party in that original Fire Emblem game that I was like, I want to replicate that again. But I know that LP wasn't going to do it again because he would he has expressed many times about just how stressful DMing is to him.
It can be.